Guys, it appears like Blueface needed to locate a sugar mommy. And Hazel just so happens to be that sugar mommy. The E, we are aware that she enjoys looking after the YN. As a result, whenever Crone and Blueface exchanged messages on Twitter, she was essentially discussing how Blueface had no money and that she had to give him what little she had because she felt sorry for him.
See you looking at my phone earlier today.
I'm on that.
You going to my phone.
I'm on that. I'm on that. The money, baby.
Blueface was on Instagram Live flaunting some cash that I'm sure his sugar mommy Hazel E handed to him. Anyway, let's go on. And it appears that JT has finally had something to say because, in case you didn't, no, she deactivated her Twitter account the other day. People assumed that this was because her single Girls Gone Wild didn't perform well. People assumed that she had terminated her Twitter account because of this. However, after learning that Lil Uzi was being sued for harassment and other offenses, many assumed that she had erased or deactivated her Twitter account so she wouldn't have to see what people had to say about it, particularly because she has a lot to say about Cardi B's partner and the accusations he made. Cardi B did, therefore, make some disparaging remarks about the circumstances. "Never play about me," she urged. "Always on time, but always late." However, JT was being pulled for filth after posting this video on her Instagram immediately after all of this crap cooled down on social media. She stated that she will share one of the trillion videos of herself dancing to her music. In any case, comments such as "Cardi made all her enemies look corny as F." She appears to be heading to Walmart with $50 on her EBT card. What on earth is this? It cannot be the same JT that I was first introduced to. The attire simply keeps getting worse and worse. Many people now think, hey, this is how JT dressed. This is the actual JT, not something she put on to ensure she would be compensated. However, I'd want to hear your ideas and opinions about JT's song and the video. Do you think it's a nice song or a fob? Please share your views and opinions in the space provided for comments below.
Hazel E done got booed up. Talk about they making it official. Hazel E round now in her motherfucking t-shirt and panties with that boulder buoy. I don't know if you like it. I love it, honey. Ain't you knocking on 50? I ain't gonna give it 50. Ain't you knocking on 40? Girl, sit the fuck down somewhere, please. It's like she trying to I don't know, where did she come from? No shade. But anybody other than that motherfucking Snaggatooth bandit, yeah, I can say. Even if it's Hazel fucking E. Anybody is better than that gutter fucking snipe bitch. So Blueface and Hazel E and Nevaeh over there, they look like they done had a whatever. They getting all cozy, you know what I'm saying, for the music video. I feel like they went, yeah. They all did something together. I don't give a fuck what nobody said, cause they was a little too, yeah. But Blueface will drop some more music or whatever. He out on the prowl, out on the scene, looking for the next motherfucking golden retriever or whatever. And I guess that's Hazel E. More developing, y'all.
So did y'all see Hazel E twerking on Blueface like she's 5? Let's talk about it. So if you know, about last week or 2 weeks ago, British Vogue dropped an article questioning whether having a boyfriend or not is considered embarrassing. And Hazel E proves that theory every day of her life. And I'm gonna tell you why. So first things first, this might be niche, but this lady has been on our TVs since I was like 15. I'm 28, babes. This is very niche. Like if you were from the age of 26 to 35, you know about Hazel E, you know about her antics to remain relevant, and it never is not sad to see. But this particular time was particularly embarrassing, hence why British Vogue made that whole article about her. This particular time, it was particularly embarrassing because you mean to tell me that you are twerking on a man who just recently got out of jail over some dumb shit. Got out of jail, and you have the nerve to twerk on him and say, "I'm looking for a stepfather." As if that girl already didn't have an active daddy, but we continue. My issue is that in her head, I truly do believe that she believes that she is choosing up and she is choosing relevancy. And in reality, she's not getting any of that because all he's gonna do is use her like he used all his other baby mamas. Hence why British Vogue wrote that damn article about you, Hazel E. You continue to embarrass yourself over these men who really just want to dog you out and want nothing to do with you. But I digress. To go as far as to, okay, you twerked on him, y'all was out, y'all was doing, to go as far as to say, I'm looking for my daughter to have a stepdaddy. Have you seen Krishan Jr.? Cut it out immediately.
Talked about Blueface coming home from prison with all them ugly ass tattoos on his face, but I didn't know he was dating Hazel E. Blueface and Hazel E, we're official, casually dating after prison release. Things are heating up for Blueface and Hazel E. The two have been getting quite close since Blueface's release from prison last week. Sources tell TMZ that while they're still getting to know each other, they are officially casually dating. Both parties involved are too old for this. We're told they actually started getting cozy before the rapper went to jail and reconnected a few days ago. Our source says they've been talking on and off since 2018, but the timing hadn't worked out until now. Somebody please explain to me what was wrong in 2018 and what's right now. This man was in a full-blown toxic relationship with Krishan Rock before he went to prison. They have a kid together, and that kid needs a lot of attention. By no means is that disrespect to the kid. I'm just calling it how I see it. We all done seen the same shit. Hazel E is 45 years old. Imagine being that close to 50 and you still involved in bullshit like this. And don't you have your own?
Oh, well. Jatavia, come in, niece. So, we have a couple of things to talk about when it comes to JT. The past 24 to 48 hours, a lot has come up when it comes to her. So let's just get into it. So first off, she dropped a new song called Girls Going Wild, right? Now, I have not listened to it yet. I'm sure I'm going to. From what I've heard and what I've seen, it is a good song. I ain't never been no hater. I told y'all this when I was first speaking about the whole JT and Cardi situation. JT can rap. JT makes really good music. City Cinderella was one of the best albums released last year. It's no skips. Hell, I think O was on title my most played song last year. Like, the girl can rap. Now, the numbers came out that her first full day of streams for Girls Gone Wild was only like 100 and something thousand. JT ended up deactivating her Twitter the exact same day that those numbers dropped. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, you talked all this stuff about Cardi and her numbers, and look now, you did 100 and something thousand. Now, what I will say, what Cardi told y'all, my flop and your flop is not the same. If y'all did my numbers, y'all would pop champagne. If I did y'all numbers, I would hop out of planes. Yeah. But yeah, people are saying that's why she deactivated it, which I don't know. But this came out also. Apparently Uzi is being sued for that essay, amongst other things. I seen people saying that JT knew what was going on. Yeah, if you care enough to go and research all that, you can. Is it true? We don't know. It could be true. It could not be true. But I think the thing is, yeah, when they were going back and forth, JT brought up the whole thing with Stefan and old dude saying that Stefan was trying to get at him sexually, right? And JT had all this to say, like, oh, she want to side with the victim, yada, yada, yada. But now you quiet when it comes to your man supposedly doing the same. I don't know. Listen, when it comes to these celebrities in the SA, it could be true with Stefan, it could be true with Uzi, it could be true with Jay, it could be true with all them. Now we do know for a fact it was true with Kenny Petty because he convicted. Yep, and I'm gonna eat Nicki and her man up every time, every day. Yes, I sure